Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Stardeus. I've got the game paused. It looks like an autosave just triggered, even while it was paused. Let's take a look at what we want to do. Now, last episode, we completed the initial tutorial. Again, I'm not sure if there's going to be some additional hints and things that come up along the way. But I figured we could just kind of take stock of our situation here and then forge a plan forward. Wow, that is zoomed all the way out. You can go pretty far out. All right. So here's the remnants of what I believe is our spaceship. And eventually we're going to be able to build rockets or thrusters and move this thing around. But right now we're kind of stuck floating in here. There's a bunch of debris all around. And we saw in the tutorial last episode that we've got this kind of stasis array here. It's not currently powered, but we got a message kind of early on in the tutorial mentioning that we need to get power over here. Otherwise, these guys are going to start hatching and probably dying off. So what I'm thinking of doing, since this whole area is completely separate from where we've got some working construction drones and our main ship computer, I'm thinking we need to find a way to do some ship construction and bridge these two areas. So walls, and then just have a corridor that at least gets us over to this part of the ship. So we can connect this stuff up, and then maybe we can run these connectors that we placed. We can experiment with those and see if we can put more down and get power way over to the stasis array. And then after that, excuse me, maybe what we do is look to clean up this area, right? There's a bunch of garbage and debris all over the floor. It looks like there's some dead people here laying on the ground. So that's kind of morbid. But maybe we can focus on cleaning up this area and then expanding from here. So more sleeping quarters, kitchens, all that kind of stuff. Maybe this becomes kind of the people-centric heart of our spaceship. And maybe over here we'll eventually expand, and maybe this will become more of the ship and mechanical area of the or the headquarters of our ship. So we'll just see. That's just a thought. Let's while it's still paused, let's take a look at the tech tree, and I've got a link to it over here at the top right. And let's see what makes sense. The only thing we've researched so far is electricity, or energy, I should say. That got us the matter reactor. I'm not sure. We specified a fuel type for this. We're using steel plates, and our robots have just, I guess, fed the materials in themselves. So that's kind of cool. We didn't have to do anything to get fuel to the matter reactor. And then we use the connectors and we set up a charge station for our robots and drones. Let's see what that unlocked since we're over here. We could do advanced energy. That gets us a connector with, looks like, more connections. I'm guessing. I'm not sure what that 16-12 means. And the 8-20 means. Okay. I see. Wireless electricity connector with 8 sockets and a range of 20. This guy has 16 sockets, but only connects devices in a 12-tile radius. Twice the connections for 40% less range. I see. So maybe this is within a room you would want to use these advanced connectors, and to kind of transport energy across your ship, maybe use these longer distance ones. Solar panels produce constant 3 kilowatts of electricity when clean. Will accumulate dust particles and lose efficiency over time. Can be cleaned by drones. Now, I wonder if those need to be placed outside the ship or not. I guess we'll find out, or we'll experiment and find out. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so we can see the whole pop-up. You got an electrical switch here. Connect your grid through these switches to control the electricity flow without modifying connections. Hopefully we won't have to do too much of that manually. Shutting off parts of the station. We'll just see. And then there's a, looks like a higher powered matter reactor. Large reactor that burns raw materials to produce electricity. Can produce up to 50 kilowatts. And the rest of that looks like stuff we've already read. And it doesn't say what the building material cost of these is, or if this one's more efficient or not. But I'm assuming it's a better model. What else we got? We got lighting that's going to unlock our floor tiles that light up. That might be interesting. And then let's see what these little icons are here underneath the under the title of the tech item. We've got the time needed to research, so I don't care much about that. One day. Electricity consumption during the research. All right, that's temporary energy use, not a big deal. Amount of active memory required during the research. Depends on the research complexity. Now this says 1. I don't know where that's at. Is that... Okay, it's showing us here memory 0 out of 8 over here at the top left. Not sure about that dynamic yet. Now this says required during the research. Now once this is researched, maybe that memory frees up. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. And then permanent storage required to keep the research results memorized. Okay, 2 disks. And we've got, oh man, we've only got, what is that? 14 left. So it says storage, 18 out of 32. Let's go ahead and click storage. We're just learning about the game as we go. Okay, built-in disk module, 32 ZBs. Built-in memory module, 8 EBs. Built-in CPU module, 8 THZs. Who knows what those units are? Almost useless at this point until we learn what those are. But I guess this is telling us what we have. We're not desperate for lighting, I guess. Maybe we don't worry about that. Propulsion would be cool. See what other first level research we could do here. The Matrix. What does this do? The Matrix efficiency eventually unlocks a tube feeder. Allows processing all kinds of nutrients and feeding them directly into your colonist's bloodstream through the tubes that connect to the stasis array under the ship floors. Increases electricity output per colonist. Put the tube feeder in the same room with your stasis array. Developer note, not implemented yet. All right, so I guess, I don't know why we would research this yet. Because the first level research doesn't seem to unlock anything, and the next level is saying it's not quite ready. All right, technology. Repair station performs robot and drone maintenance and repairs any damage. Storage unit workers will collect and haul raw materials over here for convenience. Can be configured to accept or reject certain types of materials. That kind of looks compelling. And it looks like it unlocks a lot of stuff that we're going to need as well. Temperature control for our humans. Atmosphere control for the humans. Some materials processing, nutrient extractor. This looks compelling, that part of the tree. Let's go up a little bit. Ooh, construction, that may be even more compelling. Doors, floors. I think we're going to need this no matter what, unless we've already got that research. Now the color coding here is going to be lost on my eyes. I can't tell if it's done or not. Oh, we do have it. We do have it. It doesn't say start research, so there's no button. So that's been achieved. What do we have over here that we could research? Glass floors, don't care. Don't care, don't care. Don't care. Don't really care about any of that yet. Construction speed increase, don't care. Furniture, that can come later, probably for colonist happiness. I think that can hold off. Computing. 4 zettabytes of permanent storage for your research results and other data. It needs a small amount of electricity in order to be writable. Note that the ship computer will not detect newly connected modules while time is stopped. Okay. Memory module. Okay, so this is how we kind of upgrade the computer memory and stuff for research. That's going to be important as well, obviously. And then biotech gets us food. What is that? Tastes like a used sponge, but hey, it's nutrients. Auto kitchen prints food items for your colonists. Large planter. And a mini planter. Dev node, for now it only grows wheat. Let's do... I'm going to actually go with the computing first. I'm going to hit play. I'm going to let that research. We may pause after that research is completed. But let's get that going. That's going to increase our capacity. I'm just going to right click to get out of the tech tree. Let's see about building a little bridge over to this area of the station down here. See if we can figure that out. I'm going to go to the build menu. And I'm not seeing my little pop-ups. There's a floor. Let's grab that. Let's see if we can just do something along these lines. Start kind of small and then get bolder as we go. Okay, we are currently capable of producing 15 kilowatts Peak consumption has exceeded 80%. Therefore, to avoid electricity deficit, we have to build more devices that can produce electricity. Matter reactors, solar panels, or whatever we have blueprints for. If we have solar panels, cleaning them could help. All right, well, let's do show electricity. And I guess it's just showing us the battery here. They want us to put down another matter burner. Let's do that. And under events, it says increase electricity production. Brings up the same message. Let's build another one of these, if I can remember where it was. Electricity. Nope, that's for connecting. So right click to get out of that. Build electricity matter reactor. Let's just pop another one of these guys down. Again, I'm not sure what the ideal placement is. I'm going to put it right next to our first one. Boom. Get that queued up into the build queue. It looks like we've got drones here working on our floor. So that has been successful. Our research is at 9%. And we've actually got some drones here starting to build the matter reactor. So hopefully that'll solve our power issue. We're obviously going to need to figure out how to build more construction drones as well. And do the cleaning. So these guys are doing their thing. Again, we're going to try and build over to this area of the station and get power over to our Stasis Array. And then I'm sure we're going to need to look for oxygen and all that good stuff to make sure that we've got livable conditions there. I may put some floor down over here as well. And it's going to take a while before I'm fast at the build menu. But let's replace the floor that we took up as part of the tutorial. All right, these guys are working away. Let's look at our inventory just for fun. That is F2. Steel plates, we're still at 1904. These floor, I think each take 2 steel plates. Yep, you can see that toward near the bottom of the pop-up. So looks like we're good on that. We've got 362 copper plates. That all looks good. Oh, look at this. Our construction robots can go anywhere, it looks like, right? They're kind of able to float around and go. I imagine they're fetching resource here, right? Let me pause. Can I see what these guys are doing? Construction. Skills. Interesting. They have skills. Now, I don't know if these level up. I want to get two. Oh, let me go ahead and hit play. I got it selected. Let's keep the construction going. And yeah, I don't want to get too bogged down in all the details yet. We'll kind of learn some of the stuff as we go. But man, yeah, a lot of details in this game you can kind of just tell, right? We've got some stuff that obviously needs to be repaired here. We can try and do that, right? This needs to be repaired. This wall does. I think we're going to take these out. In fact, let's do it. Let's grab the deconstruct. Grab those. Get those out of here. That might get us some more building materials as well. Some of these, now this little copper plates here or whatever are blinking. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just telling me there's something to harvest here, but they look like they're kind of shimmering a little bit. Does it tell me what this stuff is? Carbon. All right. Back out. All right, here's our construction robot. I'm not sure. Now, we saw the construction drones build our connector. And we saw the construction robot build the these guys, the matter reactors. Ooh, I got to hook this guy up to the grid. Let's go see if we can figure that one out. Don't see a connection, so maybe I got to do it from here, maybe? Okay, connector. Manage connections. So I can look for the unconnected matter reactor, or let me escape out of this, or I can just go to this connect tool and probably do it manually. Drag, get this guy on the network. So he's now on the network. Okay, hint, you can switch to the connect tool automatically by clicking and dragging any electrical device in free select mode. Okay. So I didn't need to pick the connect tool. Now this guy, we need to configure for to burn steel plates, I guess. Let's see if I can remember how we do that. Gotta right click, fuel type, steel plates. Boom. So one of our construction robots, I imagine, or construction drones, will take some steel plates over there. This building is going pretty good. Let's keep at it. Research is proceeding. We're at 31%, so we've got plenty of time. Let's go for these just basic boring floors. Bring these out like this. Bring this down like this. And then I'm going to try to put walls here. I'm not sure if we need a floor underneath those before we do it. Let's try. I'm going to right click to get out of this one. Build. And walls are here at the end. I don't know if there's a difference between these two. Doesn't look like it. 5 steel plates. We'll take the darker ones, I guess. And I build here a wall. Okay, you can order construction of floors and walls in a straight line from point A to point B by holding the right control and dragging. All right, well, right. I think these have to be on a floor. Yeah, it looks like it. Or let's see here. Build. There's doors. There's these frames. I'm not sure what these are. Cheap structural component. When placed indoors, it will expose the area to open space. Let's not play with those yet. I want to make sure this is kind of airtight. I'm going to put down just a few floor tiles there. Maybe a whole nother line of floor this way. And one this way. And this is where the walls are going to be. That's my goal. In fact, I'll just connect this all the way down. Pretty committed to that. And then I'm guessing once those are built, I can do walls. Let's just see if they let us do a wall on top of it before it's built. I don't think so. Ooh, I can't really tell. It's possible. Yeah, I can't really tell if that took or not. I'm guessing it didn't. All right, research is at 41%. Done. We've increased the electricity production. I think I just click and hold that to dismiss it. 10 hours, 3 minutes ago. I'm not sure what that's telling me. Let's look at these guys. Fuel, 6 out of 10. Fuel, 8 out of 10. These are getting fueled. And again, they're supposed to like throw out debris. So we'll worry about that later, I guess. All right, we've got some of this floor built. Let's see if we can get that wall built. Again, we're kind of learning as we go. I'm guessing that, yeah, now they're happy to put the wall up. And they appear to be fetching steel plates from wherever they find them. Oh yeah, check it out. They're actually clearing out this area of space. Very cool. We could do a little bit more wall here. I'm not sure what the point is of having a double thick wall. Or what these little reinforced looking things are on top of the wall. I'm not sure what that is. Structures. Let's grab some more wall this way. Again, I'm just trying to find a way to make it semi-airtight. You can see this is obviously a different material. I'm not sure why this one has like these this detail, this level of detail on there, and our new wall does not. We'll have to learn as we go. Research is at 50%. It says we got 3 events. I'm not sure what those are. Oh, 2. Ranger main construction level up to 2. All right. So there's Ranger Main. So as these guys do work, these drones, looks like they're gaining experience and leveling up. So that's kind of cool. Let's dismiss that for now. Okay, I've got 2 lazies over here. Oh, maybe are they charging? Yeah, there's a charging station here. Okay, Bill, let's see what this guy says. I bet anything he was charging. And maybe this guy needs to as well. Okay, wait. Build a bridge so the robot can reach the stasis array. Make it wide enough to build a chain of connectors that will power and control distant devices. So we anticipated that one. Pretty cool. All right, they're asking us to do basically what we've already started. So that's cool. We've got another level up there. This guy has a question mark. No task. Explain why. Worker evaluated all tasks 24 seconds ago. 130 pending tasks. 0 tasks are workable for this being. Was unable to reach all the required materials for 26 tasks. The materials are available, but likely unreachable because this worker cannot fly, or they're behind a locked or unpowered door. Unable to reach the work spot for 103 tasks. 1 task was skipped because the worker was reluctant to do this task. It's too far away, or failed it recently. All right. So the difference is this guy, I'm guessing he can probably build faster. Construction robot, but he can't fly around like the drones. And we may not have any steel plates where he can go pick them up, right? So this section of the ship, I see glass, what looks like glass laying around. We saw the little carbon nuggets, copper. But the drones are all using steel, and they're able to fly out into space and retrieve them. So that's probably what that's all about. I could take down these walls, and then we could reconfigure them the way we want, but I think I'll just leave them for now. And then I think we have doors here that are saying they're not, or airlocks. I'm not sure we even need to power those yet. Okay, it would be nice to have some place to store all those raw material piles. We could build storage units for this. Sure. I don't know that we have that researched yet, but let's try it. I think we saw that in the tech tree. Okay, build. What do we got? We got charge stations, connectors, and matter reactors. We got a repair station. Oh, we do have this unlocked. All right. Let's build a storage unit. Where should we do that? Maybe this will be kind of a utility room. We'll have some charge stations and we'll have some storage. So I'm going to drop this guy down. And in fact, why don't we put down a repair station? I'm sure they're going to ask us to do it anyway. So maybe this is kind of just a servicey type of room. I'm going to put a repair station down, and I'm guessing once that's built, it's going to need power. But we'll wait till it's built. Research is at almost 70%. We're getting our little corridor built. We can lay down more wall. Let's do that. And again, I'm not sure what the ideal configuration is for this. But it turns out the game actually suggested this as a goal to reach the stasis array. We're close. We're getting close. I think there's an airlock here. There's some stuff to repair along here, I see. Let's do that. Mark some of these damage blocks for repair. We'll probably keep this wall up for a while. And eventually, I'm sure we're going to reconfigure things quite substantially. But early game, we'll try and leverage what's in place here as much as we can. I'm just right now kind of scrolling around looking for broken things. I've got the repair tool selected, so stuff should highlight for me. I'm not noticing anything. There's a tile that could be improved. All right, we've officially reached the stasis array. So that is cool. Let's see what else we can repair while I've got the repair tool selected. Now this room, I believe we are going to have to power the airlocks and make sure that this room is secured. It has an atmosphere and all that kind of stuff. We can repair these things just to do it. Okay, we have to extend our electricity grid to reach and connect to the Stasis Array. It will give us control over its life support systems and enable some oxygen and heat production around the Stasis Array. Okay. I'm going to pick a few more things to repair just to do it. Hopefully I'm not wasting a bunch of materials. Let's get some of this queued up. So our drones have stuff to do. Bunch over here. Let's just get to it. All right. Let's see about running some connectors. And I think we can run these guys that have the longer distance and fewer connections. So let's dismiss the reach stasis array. We've done it. Now we need to connect it. Let's grab, let's see. I think we need to actually build. I don't think I can just do connect. Let's just try it for the heck of it. Can I? Will it drop a new connector for me? Oh, I think it did. I think it just did. I just clicked and dragged from the first connector and it plopped this guy down. Let's see when that guy gets built, if it's automatically connected to our network. And then we'll run more of these poles down the side here, I guess. We got lots of tasks. It may be time to speed up the game. There's our construction robot. So he's been able to get into the act here. Not sure he's got access to all the plates he needs, but maybe we could put some floor here in just to make this a little more accessible to our construction robot. And he can get into this area and maybe fetch some plates. Probably need a door here somewhere. Why don't we do that before we have people come and hatching? I'm going to go ahead. Ooh, I wonder if I can build a door on top of a wall and if it will replace it and keep things airtight in the process. Let's go to build. Door. I don't know if I need to rotate this. I'm going to hit the R key. I am not sure what the correct configuration is. I just can't tell from that icon. Let's see if we can find an existing one. That looks maybe like an airlock or something. That looks different. This little block here. Any other door looking thing? I thought we saw some unpowered ones. There's one. So this looks like the correct orientation. Oh, or no, it doesn't. Let's do it. I'm going to guess it goes this way. And we just got to learn it as we go. Boom. We'll see if that gets replaced with a door. Research is at 94. We'll be able to pick a new one soon. And it looks like this guy did not get connected. So let's click and drag. Connection failed. Device is outside the connector range. You can chain multiple connectors to reach the device. All right. Looks like we're going to have to do something part way. Let's do it in here. See if that guy connects. Definitely going to want more construction robots. I can tell that. So how are we doing on our battery here? Oh, it's fully charged. Tempted to build more of those. So we're doing good on electricity, obviously. We haven't powered up the stasis array. We'll see how much electricity that takes. I've intentionally not powered up all of these doors. I don't think we need to. The robots seem fine with this, with the rooms not being sealed off. All right, researched computing. Research is complete. We've unlocked the blueprints, disk module, and memory module. I'll hit OK on that. Let's take a look. I'm going to hit C for computer. And at the top left, I want to see that CPU stuff again. Built-in memory of 8 and built-in disk module of 32. And a built-in CPU module of 8. I'm just not sure. I'm just thinking right now about, I don't even know what this codex entry is. I'm thinking about the memory stuff, the memory modules to increase our ability to have more things researched. Now, we just unlocked something there. Here it is, disk module. 4 zettabytes of permanent storage for your research results and other data. Needs a small amount of electricity in order to be writable. Note that ship computer will not detect newly connected modules while time is stopped. Okay. This takes 5 steel plates, 2 glass, and 1 carbon. We've got all that stuff. Let's pop one of these down just to experiment with what it is. And we've got, what, power generation here. I'm just looking for a room that we could purpose for these things, for computer enhancements. I guess it makes sense to put them in this room. Now, there's a glass floor here. I don't know if that's useful or if it's just an aesthetic. I'm going to pop down this memory guy here, whatever this is, this disk module, just to do it, just to experiment with it. And then let's pick another research and then we'll call it an episode. I think we saw one down here that was compelling. And what was it? Was it this guy? Technology we've already got. I think it was that guy, but we've already got it researched. All right. Atmosphere control. Resource processing. Disassemble. Processes broken machinery. Furnace. Smelting. Grinder. Use this to turn rocks into soil or coal into carbon. Nutrient extractor. Extracts and stores nutrients from harvested plants. Also from Bob and Bill, who both died a tragic death 2 hours ago. Just make sure nobody's looking. Some colonists wouldn't be happy to find out how the sausage is made. Select extract nutrients action on a dead or alive human to see how it works. Plants are harvested and brought here automatically. All right. This looks like it's going to be important. Temperature control as well. Weaving. Let's do... let's take it from the top. Do research on the atmosphere control. There's not enough disk space. Required disk is 12. Available is 10. Ooh, I'm not sure what the 10 over 32. 10 of a 32 possible, maybe? Oh, we've got 32 total. 22 is used, meaning there's 10 available. That's my guess. All right, we are building more disk storage capacity, so hopefully we'll have that soon. What was the other thing? We built a disk module. Let's do the memory module too. And maybe we'll have just a couple arrays of these things. But yeah, let's leave it there. We're making some progress. We managed to connect to the Stasis Array. Our construction drones are doing their things. I laid down a bunch of repair orders. I probably didn't need to do that, right now. But it's kept our guys busy. We still have plenty of steel floating around and glass, it looks like. We're going to have to figure out how to manufacture that at some point. And then we've got to run those power poles, or connectors as they're called here, over to our stasis array. Let's do that next episode. I think that's not going to be too bad, but we'll jump into that at the top of the next episode. For now, this is Glidercat saying if you like this content, please consider giving it a thumbs up. That helps my tiny channel grow and helps more people see this video. But yeah, for now, this is Glidercat signing off saying thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.